2020 marks 50 years since Britain's last pre-decimals, and in this video snapshot we're looking at the very last pre-decimal crown, a special one-year issue marking the passing of Sir Winston Churchill in 1965. Crown was the name for a pre-decimal coin with a face value of 5 shillings. There were 4 of them to the pound. It was the largest and heaviest pre-decimal coin to circulate in Her Majesty's reign, measuring 38.6mm diameter and weighing 28.28 grams. It was the equivalent weight of 3 current £1 coins. It was originally a gold coin, but then it became silver, and from the year 1818 it had its size and weight fixed to the specifications I've just mentioned. Through the 19th century, the rising cost of living meant that you needed to carry more and more of these crown coins. They were big and heavy. At the same time, the increasing use of banknotes meant that there was a lighter alternative. In the first 50 years of Queen Victoria's reign, only 3 years of crown coin were put into circulation, and while her last 15 years saw most years issued, all the signs were there that the day of the crown as a circulating coin were nearing the end. King Edward VII issued just 1 crown coin in 1902 for his coronation, and King George V didn't even do that, issuing 10 years of crown coins later in his reign, and only 1 of those put into circulation. The size of the crown, which had caused its unpopularity as a coin in circulation, was actually a benefit when it came to commemorating events, because there was more room for a commemorative design. And so the crown coin morphed into one that was used for commemorative reasons. The first crowns were gold coins in the reign of King Henry VIII. They were named crowns because they featured a crown prominently in the design. His son and successor, King Edward VI, issued gold crowns, but also produced a silver coin with the same face value of 5 shillings. And this was an idea that caught on. For the next 100 years, both gold and silver crowns were minted side by side, but from the reign of King Charles II onwards, the crown became a silver coin only. Since that time, it's been issued by every reigning monarch. The Crown series is chock full of interesting coins, and even if we limit ourselves to just the last 150 years, there are some outstanding coins. In 1847, to celebrate 10 years on the throne, Queen Victoria issued this spectacular coin, its design unlike anything seen before. Adopting the Gothic revival style so popular at the time in Britain, the die work on the so-called Gothic crown makes it one of the most spectacular coins ever produced anywhere. It is rare too. Only 8,000 were minted and sold to collectors. In 1935, another style statement adorned the crown coin issued to commemorate the Silver Jubilee of King George V. This depicted St. George slaying the dragon in the Art Deco style of that era. The design met with harsh criticism at the time, and it is sometimes rather unkindly known as the rocking horse crown because of the way the dragon curves under the horse. However, it's since become acknowledged for the simplicity and grace of this design, and it's important because it was Britain's first circulating commemorative coin. Queen Elizabeth II's reign saw the issue of a special one-year design for her coronation in 1953. This used what we call the equestrian portrait. Instead of the customary facial profile of the monarch, she is shown on horseback, a throwback to the way King Edward VI was depicted on the very first silver crowns of the 1550s. And this has become a feature of Her Majesty's reign, with slightly different versions of the equestrian portrait appearing not only on the coronation crown of 1953, but other crown coins issued for the Silver Jubilee in 1977 and the Golden Jubilee in 2002. Finally, something must be said about the last pre-decimal crown, the 1965 Churchill Commemorative. Just under 20 million of these were produced, and they quickly vanished from circulation, souvenired by the public. This is a commemorative coin in the truest sense. I hope you've enjoyed our look at the pre-decimal crown.